SAUTISOL. SAUTISOL recently released a new song called Insecure. I don't know if you've heard of it. We can't play it here because we don't want copyright issues. But yeah, so it made us think, what are some of our insecurities?
Yeah, and maybe what are some of yours?
And what are some of yours? I'm curious to hear what are these insecurities.
Really curious.
Sababu anakaa ni kama mtu confidence level iko pale 99.99%.
Jesus. If only. If only. Ni vizuri una ile superpower eti you can read my mind.
Yes.
So that said, guys, this is TheGreyPurple.
Welcome to our channel.
Welcome. Once again, if you've not yet subscribed, please
what are you waiting for? If you have watched all these videos,
yes,
it's about time.
Don't hesitate. So, what are some of your biggest insecurities?
Me got to sawa. Insecurities is a who?
Lol.
I don't. Well.
Anyway, aside from talking about our own, we'll just start with the general ones.
Yes.
And then if someone feels that like they relate to what has been mentioned, then we can get personal.
Or insecurities that we had.
Yes.
Even from kitambo, growing up or whatever.
So one of the biggest insecurities that most people have is you're too big or too small.
Weight.
Too thin.
Okay.
It's very rare to find someone who feels like they have a perfect body as they are. So body size is usually a very, very big insecurity
Is that one
issue.
for you right now?
Kinda.
Okay.
But I'm working on it.
Well, when I think of it, I stopped taking pictures of myself for some reason. I don't like the way I look in photos.
There you like it.
Thanks, stop. I feel like nakamnono huku, shingo, makai.
I can look when you're baby. I just feel like you want to touch it.
I've always, even when I was small, I always had these
the lines.
Yeah. But now that I'm bigger, it feels like I look at myself and I think, and then
we are our biggest critics.
I gained weight very quickly.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I used to hit a maximum of 54 kgs.
Mama, 54. They used to think 58 ni chini.
I used to hit a maximum of 54.
Wow.
And then I started a new job, my first job actually. Started a new job, started making my own money, and then that sales job I was talking about, we used to meet clients at a hotel. Not that kind of client.
And not the one you're thinking. We can read your mind.
And then we'd have buffets, like if you'd meet 2 clients in a day.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday. So nilikuwa nakula
buffet. Weekend, you have all the time.
Yes, I used to eat. New boyfriend mwenye alikuwa na maringo, kazi tu ilikuwa tu Uber kila masaa, let me drop you home. So physical exercise was a goal, and I was eating excessively. So,
and food is big.
And food still is. So the first time I brought for me, after like 3 months, because I was campus, aliniambia wa.
Kwanza me, that kind of reaction is what kills me. When someone sees you and they're like, umekula nini? It kills me. It kills me.
Unajua kidogo nikupite. Unakaa madam yako na watoto 4. I was shook. And I wasn't noticing that I was gaining weight. Because nilikuwa nanunua nguo mpya za job.
And you've actually gotten used to it.
So I got used to my new physique, but yeah. So tuna juice hapa. Jane Mukami, what a
Manenos, IF Manenos.
Yes.
So number 2, this happens mostly with girls. You know, group, there's cliques of women,
girls
ladies
squad.
And girls. Girl squad, this is my squad. There's always that feeling of you're not the pretty one in the group. When you're when you're so everyone else is, up there, and you are huku chini. So when you're hanging out, when unatuma mbo si unchore plan na yule ama nitafutie namba yake etc. So I feel like that is usually a big insecurity, especially mostly among women. I don't know about men, but I've seen it among women.
Among women. You might think that you're not the prettiest. There's that Najianika, but
it's alright.
There's a time I had I'm growing out my hair. I'm a naturalista, right? So
Marine Naturals umesikia.
So I was tulikuwa in some kind of a dark room, pubbish sort of place with me and my friends. And then this guy comes around saying hi to all of us. Alafu najua kwa madem anasalimiwa hivi, and then kwa machalia na then he comes to me and then he's
no.
I was like, what is
oh my god, no. What?
It was a low moment in my life.
I know why. That would hurt, I swear that would hurt.
Yeah.
Surely.
Iliuma lakini.
You overcome.
It's a period. I'm here now. Anishanga huyu. Don't have to buy by the way. You had this cocktail. Huyu. You did. You Chinese. But anyway.
As someone who has had a child, I'd say alopecia is a very, very common issue.
What is
I've struggled.
Hiyo
kung'oka nywele hapa kwa hairline, like completely huna
edges.
I've struggled huna edges. I've struggled ni zile za kuforce za kuweka gel lalisha kudanganya watu, but you know deep inside I was make. So I've had issues with my hairline for a very long time. I've had to cut my hair several times to see if it will grow in a better way. Yeah, we are getting there, but you know, you just wish you had a strong, you know, hairline. Yes, the rest then unachia Mungu, mwingine utasort na uko salon. But I feel like that's
that happens a lot with childbirth, pregnancy, women especially. There's a lot of women lose hair, mostly up and mbele. Hata mimi sasa sina edges. I don't know kama mmeona kuna video nyingine hapo.
Ona edges zako ziko sawa.
Hapana.
So another common insecurity is stretch marks, you know. Is those scars that you got maybe from your childhood. Cellulite.
Because I'm starting to develop cellulite now.
You're starting
that problem.
It's cold, right? We arrived, got used to it, we live with it. Baby fat, for those who have given birth, you know, you just gave birth and the fat just refused to go away completely. So those are some of the insecurities that I believe both women who have given birth, those who have not. Because coming in kupata stretch marks, I think you're from 3, you know, so ile hips zilianza
kumea
zilikuja na fujo. Zilikuja na fujo sana. I was so skinny. My god. Nilikuwa ni wale ukiketi ukiamka skirt mfuko uko nyuma. The skirt rotates on its own axis. Alafu from 3. So of course stretch marks were expected, but they didn't bother me much then. As to when now I had a child. That's when unaona zimekuwa too much. Unataka kuvaa crop top lakini zinakwambia we are here. We are here, we see you, we see what you want to do. Tuko hapa. So and the products now don't work. Most of them ni scam. Una waste pesa, nothing works. So you just learn to live with it and love yourself.
With that also there's acne.
Hey, acne. Unaona vile tunapambana? Still here.
Foundation has come in handy. For me, I think there was a time I wouldn't have hair out of my face. Nafunika
one side
nywele sababu ya acne. Sometimes I couldn't even look someone at the kuangalia hivi. I just felt like, oh god,
you're being judged.
I'm being judged. And yet even I came to realize that hair on my face was the one that was making things worse.
The oil,
mafuta ya nywele and all that. Especially your time nilikuwa tumia greasy mafuta kina blue magic and they like
blue magic. So acne has been a problem for me for years. At this point I think it's getting better, but
that one with adolescence,
I think it got worse when I joined campus. When I joined university, na mimi niko yangu haituli. I like popping them out. Pop.
Hata mimi umwa.
Nisikie tu kuwashwa.
My skin has cleared out now. And I honestly can't tell you what it is that I did. it's not the best.
You were just lucky.
Like
you
you
were
say,
lucky.
Because
for the rest of us, we spend a lot of money buying the products, trying to clear. So if yours cleared on its own, then you're lucky. And a church to a type specifically for your acne being cleared by God. Oh God, please let the same work for me. So acne, I hope once I hit 30 utachana na mimi tafadhali. We've been friends, but not friends. You've been on me for so long, nimechoka. I am just tired.
Alafu people will give you advice.
Unsolicited advice.
Watu wakikuangalia tu hivi ni.
Umejaribu sijui nini?
Ukilala.
Hebu jaribu kususupa kemkojo. All manner of things.
Weird things. People paka susu kwa uso.
It's unprocessed.
And it has to be the first pee.
In the morning.
Ukiamka tu hivi.
Wengine taongeza go to the river and pee there and then carry it home and that. And
people
periods
all
manner of menstrual periods, surely.
Yeah.
Menstrual blood. Anyway, but I've never done those things. It's just nuts. Hizo. Another one. Being the dumb one in the group.
Yeah. I don't know if you've been if you've been in a situation where people are having intelligent conversation and you don't have any knowledge on the subject. So you're just sitting there, unasikiza tu, na hata uelewi ni nini inaendelea.
But listen, if you don't like the topic, doesn't mean you are dumb. You just don't like the topic. You've not researched on it. Probably they've researched on it because they like it or something like that. Not everyone.
Kuna sector yenye wewe utashine.
Wewe mwenye pia utashine. So don't be too hard on yourself.
But now that also doesn't allow you to be ignorant.
Yes, it doesn't mean because kuna even being down there are levels. There kuna zingine
kuna zero alafu
you just need general knowledge is important. This other one, vaginal insecurities. Women, stop being too hard on yourselves.
Yeah, there's that fear that how am I supposed to smell down there?
Women are always after pleasing men. You want your vagina to be very tight for him. Have you ever asked yourself what if his thing is too small? Maybe hujapata yenye inatoshana na
there's someone for everyone.
There's someone for everyone. So look for your match.
I've always
mnaanza kuweka vitu weird, sijui lemons, sijui ice cubes.
They don't show things up.
Yes, you'll suffer with pH issues and infections and all that, just in the name of pleasing a man.
There's a guy who told me, hapana, lakini madem mwingine ni mtaro. And I'm asking, okay, let me ask you, you guy, you think this lady has had sex so much that she's...
Exactly.
But this same woman will give birth. You want to tell me, how cocky do you have to be that you would imagine that your genitalia is bigger than a child's head? That will do more damage than a child's head. You know, something's just 1 + 1 is not equals 3.
It's just obvious.
And if you have insecurities about how your vagina should be, what it should smell like, go and visit a gynecologist, someone to go and tell you that, you know what, you're okay. Or if you're not, then these are some of the healthy things that you can do. I think
also learn more about yourself. Yeah. So another thing is colorism, bleaching and everything that comes with that. Black is beauty.
I feel a ways about this because I was watching Vera Sidika just the other day. And she has, well, obviously changed the color of her skin.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to judge her and say, well, mbona ujipendi, mbona uko hivi na vile. But then again, when you look at the industry that she's in the beauty industry. And a lot has been said about being light-skinned, being beautiful. And
the favoritism that comes with being light-skinned.
Yeah.
It took so long before black women of darker complexion were able to get, endorsements, appear on billboards, etc.
Even to date. When you look at advertisements and when you look at music videos, artists will prefer to put light skins, preferably even
white women. They'll
prefer to put 0.5s and all that because that's what they that's the standard
that's what society wants to see.
Yeah, has seen as beautiful.
But does that mean that you're not beautiful because you're dark? No,
we need to change that narrative.
Yeah,
because it really damages self-esteem, and then we go again and point a finger at someone who's chosen to change her skin tone because she wants endorsements and all that.
And then you go for products that actually do more damage than good. So hata huko kupata hizo endorsements becomes difficult because you've bleached your skin using some standard products. You can't afford sunscreen because you need, so unatembea kagu futsubishi hapa una tagari unachapwa na jua asubuhi mpaka jioni. So it just becomes too dangerous for you. So if you're doing it for
wale
mkorogo kwa Carolite sijui na jig na Hapix sijui na nini, all those crazy things, it's ridiculous.
Don't buy your skin.
If it's going to make you susceptible to getting cancer and all those skin diseases, it's not worth it. But if you can afford a good one like a Kinavera and it makes you happy, then by all means.
Utasemaje? We won't put food on your table.
Yeah, of course. You're an adult, you know what to do. Height issues. Wadada warefu. Wadada wa 6 foot. Mnapata shida jamani. You're looking for a man who is as tall as you.
Yeah, you also want a tall, dark and
you want to wear heels. Lakini ukivaa wewe ndio wewe uko juu mlingoti.
Dating a guy who is shorter than you
has always been an issue for me. I feel uncomfortable.
I have dated someone who's shorter than me.
How was it like?
I think it was awkward because he felt uncomfortable.
Exactly. I think I had that issue when I was in primary school. Well, we were in class and we were told I was told jamani. Kwa sababu I think height yangu ilikuja huo wakati. It was bad for me. Like in class we told to like say which year you were born, and then you say yours, and people are like anadanganya. Kwa sababu sasa wewe ni mrefu. You're actually that age, but people associate your height with, you know, being older, even when it's not true. So it used to bother me a lot. I used to wonder, why was I born tall, etc. But siko najua it's a blessing in disguise.
When you are either unemployed or you aren't making any money, and you're the only one in your group like that, your group of friends.
Oh yes.
You feel that type of ways. You don't want to be around people because you don't want to look like a leech. You can't spend the way your friends are spending.
True.
You feel awkward. You don't want to be the broke one in the group.
Because there's also a way in which being the broke one in the group, how you get treated. When unatumwa vitu, it just feels like they should. If you are around people who are insensitive, they tend to treat you in a particular way.
Oh, that's true.
Just because you're broke. Oh, kanilete ile chumvi. Oh, fanya hivi, fanya hivi, do this, do that.
You almost lose the power to decide.
Yes, like decision making is done for you, and it feels really, really bad. But your time will come. But don't allow people to treat you that way because you don't have money. If they can't treat you with they can't treat you with respect, and they don't deserve you. Another thing is for men without beards. Men who feel that the beards are too much. I wish we had a guy to talk more about it.
Struggle beards, sometimes you hustle to get that beard long. You know, when beard oil mandevu, hala, he come through, inakuja in patches hapa na pale. Unaitwa mama.
But hata fadhali hao, kuna wale hawana complete. No, hata signs hakuna. The guys who are told when men with beards are talking, you keep quiet. Seriously, it's not fair. Guys, be kind to your fellow men.
Would you date someone who doesn't have a beard?
I don't give a shit about beards. It's the person. The personality is what matters to me.
Her reaction, exactly.
Your beards zinasaidia na kitu mimi.
Really isn't that big a deal.
It isn't. My dad didn't have beards. He was still hot. Kai, this is an abomination. Oh, yeah, he's good looking. I mean, yeah, jeans. Another thing is brown teeth, broken teeth. You have a tooth gap you don't like, teeth that are not aligned. You know, those perfect teeth. And comes out to a brown teeth. I've seen people suffering about it. And sometimes it's not your doing, it's just that you're given that water that had fluoride when you were young and it affected your teeth. But it's just something that people really deal with.
the way I found out, I have a tooth, my lower jaw that sticks up a bit.
Yeah.
And I didn't know my whole life until I was in Form 2, and I'm having very intense conversation with a classmate of mine. I'm thinking I must really be getting through to her. And she says, one of your teeth is bigger than the rest.
No chills.
No chills. And unajua tuko high school yetu ilikuwa na vio.
Akwani mlikuwa mbaby jamani?
Miss sikuwa na beba.
Mimi glam members juzi.
Nilianza juu ya YouTube.
It's alright. We accept.
Yeah, I don't know. It made me feel like I really looked at myself differently.
Like now she made you aware.
She made me very aware of myself. So yeah.
I feel like sometimes our insecurities are pointed out by other people. You've been living comfortably with them for a long time, but then someone points it out and it hits you really badly.
Makes you so self-aware.
Yeah, like now you start being cautious of how you dress, what you do, etc. And yet you were living with this thing for such a long time. So I think also how the other person brings it out matters a lot. Don't just go to someone, hey, you're fat. Sijui nini.
Umenona unakaaje? Kwani ukula nini?
Not good. Just find a better way of better still just keep quiet about it.
Yeah, chances are if I have my face, if I have my hairline, if I have my stomach and whatever, you think you're noticing it on me for the first time. But Alicia, so here we are, and we're just going to finish the video here. I was about to ask you, would you have plastic surgery to fix
any insecurities that I might have?
Yeah,
I feel like I will have a boob job once I'm sure that I'm done. Have you seen them? You know, seeing them in a bra is one thing, and seeing them without a bra is another. Well, I can't say they're badly off, but I usually tell myself once I'm done giving birth, you know, once I'm sure that your story, I wouldn't mind doing a boob job. You know, look for the safest. I wouldn't prefer implants. Yeah. Maybe fat transfer or a lift. Yeah. Then be happy for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm also never say never. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think I would after.
Which one?
Maybe like a tummy tuck, because fam, I have never had. I don't think. Well, I had a flat stomach.
At what
for
age?
Like a period of 1 month.
At 1 month.
When I was in my early 20s.
Yeah.
No, late teens. For a period of like 1 month.
Yeah.
And since then, it's something I've struggled with. So, nikisha jifungua nimemaliza nimefunga hiyo chapter.
Yeah.
If I ever do, then it's something I would consider.
Yeah, I personally have no issues with surgery. I don't blame those people who go and change their noses, do facelifts and all that. It's your body. If it makes you happy, why not? I don't judge.
There's something that I did when I was younger, back in the day when I was a teen, and I used to think I was ugly. I honestly thought I was very ugly. I used to watch a lot of Oprah.
Yeah.
And Oprah would tell us,
us
being the viewers, go in front of a mirror and just give yourself affirmative words.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would go in front of a mirror and I would say, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, until I believed it.
Yeah.
Now look at me.
Look at
you can't tell me nothing. So
you know, so many people have gone through this. Celebs, we've had Lupita talking about how being dark-skinned made her feel, you know, not beautiful, and I think we've had...
And as Kenyans, we only appreciated her beauty once she was put on the People's magazine in the States.
When she started doing well for herself.
We need to do better.
Yeah, so whatever people say, affirmation comes from within. Because I might tell you you're beautiful, you're this, you're that, but if within yourself you're not telling yourself positive things, it won't help. So start with yourself. So that said, please share with us, what are your insecurities?
Yeah, especially guys. Tunaeleza madem because we talk about our insecurities quite a bit.
Yes, and most I think can relate.
Yeah, so I'd like to hear from guys. What are your insecurities? Do you feel some ways about your looks because of magazines and ads and all these guys
with
abs?
Yeah.
Is it a thing for you?
Manenos.
do you feel the need to make love in the dark? Like SAUTISOL said, ama uko tu sawa?
Ama uko tu poa.
Do the issues of size get to you?
Oh yeah, I think that's really
does
important.
That get to you, like how big you are? Is that an issue?
Yeah. So please share, and thank you so much for following us and listening. Stay tuned. Keep it here.
Bye.